ज्ञानमयी ज्योतिर्मयी मरियं तु दयामयी मरियं तु दयामयी मरियं तु दयामयी.
Hi, I'm Miss Rashmi Davis. Hello students, welcome to the subject Social Science Standard 7, chapter number 2, Geography, Inside Our Earth. We had studied in the previous chapter, chapter number 1, Environment, about the four spheres. What are the four spheres, children? Lithosphere, hydrosphere, atmosphere and biosphere. Lithosphere is made up of land. It consists of rocks and minerals. It is a thin layer, right, of the crust. Second, hydrosphere. It comprises of different forms of water. Third, atmosphere. It talks all about the air and the life supporting gases which we see. Fourth is the biosphere, where we see the abiotic and biotic, where the life exists. Today we are going to start with the new chapter, Inside Our Earth. Earth. Earth is a dynamic planet and it comprises of three layers. Which are the three layers, children? Crust, mantle and core. Crust, mantle and core. The structure of the earth. You can see the structure. The first layer which you can see is crust. The inner layer which is there, that is mantle. And the third layer, that is the core, which we divide it into two. Outer core, inner core. Crust, mantle, core. Outer core, inner core. Now we'll go and know in detail about the interior of the earth. The first layer of the earth, crust. The uppermost layer over the earth's surface is called crust. It is the thinnest of all the layers. It is about 35 kilometers on the continental mass and 5 kilometers on the ocean floor. When we find the mass, okay, continental mass, we are talking about the land, and then 5 kilometers of the ocean layer means the water is there, then we have the base which is the land. So that when we measure, it is 5 kilometers, and the land which we are measuring, that is 35 kilometer. Once again, crust, the uppermost layer over the earth's crust, earth's surface, is termed as crust. It is the thinnest of all the layers. It is about 35 kilometer on the continental mass and 5 kilometer on the ocean floor. Constituents of the continental mass and the oceanic crust. Here you can see the oceanic crust. Here the water area, and you have, after 5 kilometers, you have the base, the land area. This is the continental mass, the place where we stay in. Constituents of the continental mass and oceanic crust. Continental mass. Main mineral constituent of the continental mass are silica and alumina. What are the two terms used here? Silica and alumina. These are the minerals which are present inside, and it is thus called Sial. S-I-A-L. Oceanic crust consists of silica and magnesium. Silica and magnesium. As we go little deeper in the oceanic crust, we get these two minerals, silica and magnesium, and it is thus called Sima. So both the terms you have to remember, the short form Sial and Sima. You can see here in this diagram oceanic crust. In the previous one I showed you, and this is the mountain area, the constituent continental crust which is seen, and the oceanic crust which is present. The second layer of the earth is mantle. Just below the crust is mantle, which extends up to the height of 2,900 kilometer. 2,900 kilometer, and it is also said to be mesosphere. What do we call mantle? Mesosphere. The third layer of the earth, the core. It is the innermost layer with radius of about 3,500 kilometer and having very high temperature and pressure. As we go deeper, we have the very high temperature and pressure, and it consists of two minerals, which is nickel and iron, and it is thus termed as NIF. It is thus termed as NIF. You can see here the above portion, that is the crust. The second layer which you can see, the reddish portion, that is upper mantle, and the lower portion you can see is the third core. Okay students, so hope you all have understood with this topic. We'll meet in the next video. Bye.